Hey there, wrestling fans. It's Brian Zane here, the host of Wrestling with Regret on YouTube and the commissioner of POW Pro Wrestling. Here to bring you another countdown special for our latest live event. And this is one you are going to want to actually get caught up in because we're talking about Heat of the Moment. This Saturday night, August 22nd, live as live can be, starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, not just from Whirled Pies in downtown Eugene, Oregon, but live right here, streaming on our YouTube channel. We have a lot of things to be excited about this Saturday night. It's the dawning of a new era at POW. Call it the weirdo era, because it was last month at No Easy Way Out in the confines of a steel cage when the Ravenous One, Randy Myers, defeated Charlie Avell to snap Charlie's 490-day reign with the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. And there you see the roster coming out to celebrate with Randy Myers, the powder keg exploding at this changing of the guard at Whirled Pies last month. Now, I will give credit where it's due to Charlie Avell, because 490 days with the championship is nothing to sneeze at. But the way he seems to take his anger and frustration out on people in the aftermath of that loss seems to be beyond the pale. But before we get to that, a little bit of context. Let's take you back to that cage match, and you will see Sobovaro, the keeper of the key, he and Damon Void meddling in the affairs of the championship match. That's when Stephen Bradley got involved. He couldn't take it anymore. We know earlier in the night, Bradley and Los Sicarios got into some kind of shouting match. Things almost came to blows for whatever reason, but that drama playing out in the main event, Bradley getting involved and clearing a path for Randy Myers to eventually defeat Avell and become the new champion. Now, I had already made a matchup for this Saturday night between Avell and Bradley to let Avell try and get his frustrations out of his system. But recently, we just received this footage at POW headquarters of Bradley attempting to cut an interview to help promote the matchup this Saturday. And well, folks, you just got to see what happened.
POW Pro Wrestling, August 22nd. I'm taking on pretty Charlie Avell in what will be a... Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! You...
Lost the championship! Dynasty for life!
Absolutely stunning what this video purports to show. Charlie Avell behind the wheel of an automobile, striking Stephen Bradley with it. This is absolutely beyond the pale. Stephen Bradley not cleared to compete this Saturday as a result of what we saw there in that clip. But don't worry, because come bell time, Charlie Avell will have an opponent. Also this Saturday night, the super duo of Jaden and Amira will join forces to take on the hotshot Spencer Scott and Mr. All Caps himself, Ethan HD. Now, it was last month at No Easy Way Out when Scott bested Jaden in a one-on-one matchup. Soon in came Ricky Gibson, head of the Oregon Pro Wrestling School. He and Scott seemed to want to do more damage to Jaden, but then the former POW champion, the Tower of Power, Amira, running in to make the save, and the gauntlet was officially thrown down then and there. It was Amira and Jaden who wanted a piece of Scott and Gibson. Regrettably, Gibson had a prior commitment, unable to attend the show this Saturday night, but he called in a favor to a fellow Pacific Northwest veteran in Ethan HD.
Ricky, Spencer, y'all done messed up now. I tried to stand by and just let y'all do your thing, but man, y'all are really acting heinous lately, and we can't stand for it any longer.
Absolutely not. Ricky, I said it before, you came here to challenge your students, and look what you did to Zay. That's no way to treat your students, and Spencer, I thought you were better than that. Looks like we're gonna have to take care of business our way.
The ultra power way. So whenever we can, we're gonna get our hands on you, and we're gonna show you exactly how to get it done the right way.
After doing anything professionally for over 22 years, you tend to earn yourself a little bit of clout, a little bit of respect, but most importantly, you earn yourself the ability to call your own shots. As a professional wrestler, I am an independent contractor. I go where I want, when I want, for how much I want. I don't know where this idea came from that anybody can go out in the ring and challenge just anybody to a matchup, but here we are, Jaden. Here we are, Amira. You challenge me and Spencer Scott to a matchup on August 22nd, and although there is nothing I want more than to put an end to you two pipsqueaks, I'm already booked. I've got somewhere else to be. I've got other people to beat up on August 22nd. But if there was only two people in this life that I trust to take care of my business, one of them is already in that matchup, Spencer Scott. The other guy, I'm making a phone call, a blast from the past, somebody that I've known for over 20 years, but this man is going to take care of business with Spencer Scott. So Amira, Jaden, you're not getting in the ring with Spencer Scott and Ricky Gibson. On August 22nd, Amira and Jaden, the Ultra Powers, are going to step in the ring with Spencer Scott and Ethan H.D.
Only kings understand each other. When Ricky Gibson asked me to step in for him on August 22nd at POW Pro Wrestling, it's because Jaden and Amira needed to be taught a lesson. And when you need a lesson taught in respect, you need an instructor who knows how to deliver the message. So Jaden, Amira, understand the syllabus is suffering. Spencer Scott and I are going to beat you until you say uncle. Something you're good at, Jaden. So when you two get an A+ in agony, understand that you will get that A+ from myself, Hotshot Spencer Scott, in all caps.
And how's this for a tag team match that will be a little rough around the edges, to say the least, as the Bridge City Berserkers, Drexel and Gunnar Thorson, take on Wade and Dom Hess of the Hess Clan. These are four very wild, unpredictable individuals who are known to get violent when the need arises. Now, staying on the Wade Hess thread, it's my belief that the patriarch of the Hess Clan owes myself, the Powder Keg at Large, and the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion Matt Brannigan some huge apologies after what happened at the tail end of Hess's first solo championship match in POW against Brannigan for that YouTube title. When that jar of moonshine got involved, take a look and see what happened immediately afterward.
Oh no!
He's trying to use it like ether.
Fight it, Matt!
Oh my
no.
God!
Oh, jeez!
In the face!
Oh, good God, that reeks! And that was right in Brannigan's eyes! Oh
Brannigan
no!
can't see! Brannigan can't see! Fidel Martinez, you gotta help the guy out, he cannot see!
You see that vile moonshine getting right into Brannigan's eyes and his mouth and his nose. I mean, his face and his eyes, he complained of a burning sensation for the whole rest of the night. You could see he was having a hard time even seeing in front of his face. And for the whole rest of the evening, Brannigan was complaining of blurred vision, occasional lack of vision. Of course, the aforementioned burning in his eyes. He was under medical supervision and attention for a couple of days afterward. We do understand he is back home convalescing, but we also know that the YouTube champion will be in attendance this Saturday night at Whirled Pies, and we are going to get an official update from the YouTube champion.
Here we find ourselves in the carnivorous hallway where Blindest Drunkest, more commonly known as Matt Brannigan, hopes to film a promo. First, he's going to need his kimono, which he puts on backwards. Yes, that's very stupid. And of course, he'll need his YouTube championship belt. And of course, that's not the right belt. That's a regular belt. But hey, whatever. Now, he must set up the ring light. You can't do a promo with oh, there it goes. All right. Now to plug it in. Sometimes it helps to use your fingers to find the hole. He's having a hard time checking his body for some reason. Don't put it there. Oh, that's dumb. And he turns it on. Of course, it's not plugged in. It's in his ass. And he's pretending to be blinded by the light. And, yep, 2 pairs of sunglasses. That's very stupid. Ah, yes, the drink. Can't cut a promo without a drink. Am I doing Morgan Freeman? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, there he is, looking for the drink. He's smelling the air. Without a sense of sight, his other senses have become stronger. Now he's close. He's looking for the drink. He's annoyingly close to the drink. He should smell it again. No, he's listening for it. That's weird. But it worked. Now he stands up, and I'm trying my best to go back to Morgan Freeman. Trying to find the straw. Yes. He takes a sip. Yeah, that's stupid. And he lets out a majestic roar. Yeah, what an idiot. Now to sober up and drive to Eugene. I'm Morgan Freeman.
Well, folks, I am not proud to admit that last month's event, No Easy Way Out, well, there were a few times where things got a little out of hand. Over the evening, we saw what happened with the aforementioned blinding from Wade Hess to Matt Brannigan, and soon after that, we witnessed petty larceny. It was right after last month's intermission when the Hoochie Daddy was set to do an interview to talk about his recent nuptials when he was attacked by a vindictive Chris Brady and his goons in death threat. And you can see here, nobody's favorite homeboy, well, that's how he got the name. He stole the wedding ring off of the Hoochie Daddy's hand. They ran off like thieves in the night. You can even see here as Zeb St. 1 continuing to assault Lucy Lux of the Heartbreaker Club as they ran off down the streets of downtown Eugene. Things have gotten deeply personal in a huge way between these two. We still don't know Chris Brady's motivation for why he even singled out the Hoochie Daddy a couple of months in the first place, but hopefully these two will get whatever issues they have out on each other this Saturday night. Well, speaking of Chris Brady, you're also going to see a tag team match pitting his former buddies against his current buddies as the Heartbreaker Club. Lucy Lux and Zelda Fox take on Nathan Fox, no relation, and Zeb St. 1 of Death Threat.
Mom, you can't believe it just happened. Taylor's going to jump in for you guys at the wrestling show. Yeah, we're about to go to the hospital. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I get it, this is happening super early.
Who you on the phone with? Huh? Who you on the phone with? Your mom? Your mom? Give me the fucking phone. She's a little busy right now. She'll call you back. You worried?
You did that!
You worried about Hoochie Daddy?
Of course I am. He's my husband!
Not no more. Because after I'm done with him, you're going to be looking at me as your new Hoochie Daddy, and you're going to be my Hoochie Mama while he's sitting in a hospital bed just like I did to King Nausea.
Get out of here!
Put your hands on me. Hey, kiddos.
Hey, kiddos.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, how are you?
Yeah.
How are you? Last question.
Wait, what happened to your ring? It got stolen. I used to my auntie.
Of course I'm still your auntie.
Brady, when I get my hands on you, you're done messing with my family.
Also, we'll see Uncle Sid Hess return to singles action as he takes on the relative newcomer in AJ Costin. You saw last month when Sid, after he unceremoniously interrupted a Marcus Erics interview, made short work of the rookie Mitty Tulips. And when he wanted to put an extra hurt on him after the bell, well, that's when AJ Costin said enough's enough and he got involved. Now these two are going to go at it one-on-one this Saturday night. More controversy from last month's show. We take you back to the first of two steel cage matches on the night for the POW Tag Team Championship, when all three members of the Alpha Sigma squad defended against the Hammer Brothers. Now, Jack and Sledge were on their way to securing an all-time record 5th reign with the POW Tag titles, only for them to be cut off at the pass by Jonas Albert Robinson, allowing the squad to pick up the tainted win. Well, now the Hammer Brothers look to get revenge against Jonas Albert Robinson, but of course you know the so-called Mr. Wrestling never goes into a battle alone. That's why he's bringing his good friend and tag team partner Eric Wright into the fray. And speaking of the POW Tag Team Champions, the Alpha Sigma squad once again are put to the test as they defend against California's all-day crew.
At No Easy Way Out, we had the POW Tag Team Championship within our grasp. until the dishonorable Generalissimo of the Jarmy, Jonas Albert Robinson, ambushed us and cost us the match. But the Hammer Brothers are prepared to answer that cowardly sneak attack with a devastating counter-strike. At heat of the moment, there will be no negotiations, no ceasefire, no peace treaties with the Jarmy. The Brothers of Construction will launch a vicious onslaught against Jonas and his low-life lieutenant, Eric Wright. I'm talking all-out war, scorched earth, total annihilation. And Jarmy, when you try to retreat, we'll cut off your escape routes. When you wave the white flag and attempt to surrender, we'll give you no quarter. When you're trembling with fear and firing ballistic missiles out your bums, we'll respond by deploying our WMD, the Diesel Hammer Pile Driver, and then you'll have to change your name from the Jarmy to the Foo Barmy, because when you're a hammer, everybody looks like a nail.
Well, as I mentioned at the top of this show, we are at the dawn of a new era here in POW Pro Wrestling as Randy Myers is the new champion. And the Weirdo Hero had the pick of the litter when it came to determining the first person to challenge him for the title. And he surprised even me when he selected brother Levi Shapiro as his first challenger. Now on paper, this is going to be a hell of a matchup. You have two storied veterans who've done darn near everything there is to do in this profession, but then you go back to Multiple Maniacs a few months ago, and that's where things get really interesting. It was after Shapiro defeated referee Brad Lee in a death match. He wanted to do more damage, then Randy Myers came in to try and break things up to the point where he threw a fireball into Levi Shapiro's face. I tell you what, it was the most shocking thing I had witnessed in all the time we've seen POW Pro Wrestling. And even though Levi and I, we've had our differences in the past, we've not always seen eye to eye, but we've also known each other for a very long time. And in that moment, I was really, I felt for my old friend in Levi there. We have not seen or heard from him since the fireball incident. So for him to come back after all these months, and certainly the resentment and the anger has to be bubbling up underneath Levi. All this time he's been waiting since being hit by that fireball. It's going to be a big challenge for Randy Myers.
Levi, darling, sweetheart, snuggle bum, you stupid little brat. Last time I saw you, you were singed and cringed and bald and beaten. And now you want to come back at me for a little revenge? Well, truthfully, I don't blame you, because who wouldn't want a piece of the ravenous one? And darling, when we get in the ring, it won't be revenge that is best served cold. It'll be my kisses that are served piping hot.
Randy. You've got a lot of goal saying the things that you said. Got a lot of goal playing with that fire. You want to say that I'm sticking my nose where it doesn't belong? People in POW Pro Wrestling have been telling me that for 5 years now. Brad, you, Brian Zane, you've all turned your back on me. POW Pro Wrestling has turned their back on me. So I'm tired. I'm tired of showing my face for a company that doesn't deserve it. So I won't be doing that anymore, Randy. And unfortunately, you're the one that has to be made an example of.
Well, folks, you already know that POW Pro Wrestling is Oregon's only live and free monthly streaming event With action like this, it's easy to see why it's also the biggest event every month, with matches like our main event. And take a look at the rest of the card. You've got the Alpha Sigma squad defending the POW tag team titles against the All Day Crew. The Hammer Brothers look to get some revenge as they take on Jonas Albert Robinson and Eric Wright. Uncle Sid Hess takes on AJ Costin. The feud between the Hoochie Daddy and Chris Brady has gotten deeply personal. It could get settled this Saturday night. Also, you'll see Death Threat take on the Heartbreaker Club as Chris Brady's former heavies take on his current ones. We'll get an update from the recently blinded YouTube champion Matt Brannigan. The Bridge City Berserkers will take on the Hess Clan, and Jaden and Amira join forces to take on Spencer Scott and Ethan HD with so much pride and emotion on the line. It's the heat of the moment, and it's all going down this Saturday night. And if you can't be here in Eugene, Oregon to witness it in person, you've got to watch us live streaming on our YouTube page. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you there at Heat of the Moment.
As the temperature rises outside, it's getting even hotter inside Whirled Pies as the stars of POW raise the gauge with Heat of the Moment, Saturday, August 22nd, live in Eugene and streaming free on YouTube. Ravenous Randy Myers is the new POW champion and has lured Levi Shapiro back for his first title defense. Will brother Levi spoil Randy's reign and avenge a fireball to the face? Amira and Jaden have linked up to battle mutual enemies in Ricky Gibson and Spencer Scott, but the head trainer of the Oregon Pro Wrestling School has refused to agree to the match and has hired Ethan HD to take his place. Matt Brannigan's life has turned upside down since taking a face full of the Hess family's toxic moonshine. We'll get an update on the health and the vision of the YouTube champion. After being cheated out of the POW Tag Team Championship last month, Jack and Sledgehammer have a chance to pound Jonas Albert Robinson and his conniving compatriot Eric Wright into oblivion. All this and much more. Don't miss your chance to get caught up in the heat of the moment Saturday, August 22nd. Tickets start at just $20. Go to powprowrestling.com for more information.